Hey Capricorn, this is Perrymore Tarot's weekend reading from October 25th through the 27th, 2024. This is for Capricorn. Last shuffle coming out here for Capricorn. Let's see what's going on here. Capricorn, we have the healing light and we have a creative endeavor here. So this would tell me that you have Capricorn. I'm seeing a family tree, something that needs to be healed within your family bloodline, something that needs to be healed in your lineage, something that needs to be faced or looked at. And a lot of this has to do with like maybe your mother's side, or has a lot to do with the relationships within your family unit. Okay, it's important to pay attention to um, this energy. There's something about this. It's like they're bringing up family tree, yeah, family tree, how things have changed. If mm. So the healing light, we have Queen of Pentacles, Two of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, the Lovers. So this is about facing something that may have been put to the wayside, of when maybe a relationship in your family lineage, maybe, or something about a relationship, a partnership that changed, and it may have changed rapidly. This is speaking about a power couple that there's something about a person that needs to forgive in this power couple dynamic. And it may be that you are needing to heal this to restore something in your bloodline, or you're the one that's supposed to be breaking some generational um, kind of thing going on here. The healing light is Queen of Pentacles, Two of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Lovers. So some of you may be realizing that in the past, perhaps either you or your person, if you're in a relationship, or maybe the people in your lineage, in the past, you may have noticed that you are influenced by your ancestors, by maybe being very codependent on your person. You may have made a lot of decisions based on the way the wind blows, or how they feel about something, or maybe how you feel about something. It's important to heal that dynamic. It's important to be a power couple, in the sense that you are whole and complete within yourself, and your person is whole and complete within themselves. A creative endeavor is the Queen of Cups and the King of Pentacles. A lot of you may have felt in your connection, or you may have seen this. Apply this however, this could be your connection, and if you're not in one, this would be your parents or grandparents or something here, or some energy on either side, to be honest, now that I'm looking at it, that there needs to be a level of forgiveness when it comes to feeling neglected or ignored. There needs to be a level of forgiveness being bestowed, or acceptance that someone cannot be your all, your everything. And the person themselves may be in this energy towards you. You may feel like, I'm not their all, I'm not their everything. Like they should be completely focused on what's missing in my life, and like filling each other's cups, placing a lot of responsibility on a person to fill a cup that's empty in your life. And it's a creative endeavor. Something may have occurred that makes maybe calls attention to the fact that that needs to be forgiven, that needs to be accepted. That in order to be a power team or a power couple for any relationship, that you both have to be whole and complete unto oneself. So that's something that's coming out here, because I'm seeing a power couple. I'm seeing a beautiful relationship. I'm seeing, if you're not in one, that you have that beautiful option of having a wonderful partnership. But the problem is a codependency issue. And it stems from childhood, or stems from a line of this, of that we are only focused on each other. And not to say that you're not supposed to be focused on each other, but that we are individuals, in the sense of, I have things that I enjoy, you have things that you enjoy. You can't be like bent out of shape if someone wants to watch football on Sunday, because that's just what they enjoy doing. And now they're ignoring me, they're not paying attention to me, and now things have changed, and now I'm going to hold back, and now this person is ignoring me, and there's a cold war, there's a silent treatment, and things of that nature. This has to be healed. It has to be forgiven and accepted. That especially if this is past energy between the both of you, or between your family, and your family relationships dynamics that you saw as a child. So I'm throwing that out there because that's what, here goes neglect. New beginnings is Two of Wands and the Five of Pentacles. Now, the new beginnings in this would tell me that there's a cycle here of decisions being made, and a lot of the decisions are being made from a place of lack, a place of saying, I'm not getting what I need. I need, I need, give me, give me, give me. And so the new beginnings would be about making decisions and standing on the decision to fulfill or to acquire what it is that's needed, instead of looking at the deficit or the problem, having a poverty mindset, just thinking about what's not there, what's not in your cup. And the new beginning would be to say, I'm going to plan or make the choices that I'm going to make are more so about fulfilling a need that I have, rather than expecting another person to fill that need for you. Which is not to say that you're just standing around going, oh, when is somebody going to help me in something? That's not what is being said. It's more so of a thing of like, I'm here and they're not even asking me if I'm thirsty. It's like, well, you're thirsty, it, go get a cup. And that's the vibe that they're kind of throwing out here, is that you may be expecting, or you may have seen that as a child coming up, that someone is always anticipating the needs of another, and their lives are completely enmeshed, codependent on the other, instead of it just being, well, let me get up and take care of my needs. It's not a bad thing. It's not a thing where um, that means I'm being neglected, right? If this person, there's just a lot there. The sacred temple is the Page of Swords and the Ten of Swords. So they're talking about what you were meant to see, what you were meant to witness, what you were meant to be around. You were meant to witness the end of something. You were meant to witness the disappointment, and how the disappointment has created a loss or separation, divorce, for some of you. So I feel like this is super personal, because this feels like this is not every Capricorn, to be honest with you. But that's something that they're showing here, is that you watched a dynamic of people be codependent, and it ultimately ended the relationships. And so they're saying that you were meant to witness this with the Page of Swords, witness the end, because that needs to be healed. This is a healing energy of pain that may have been passed down. And it's not to say that the relationship may have ended, but maybe you saw it change. You watched it change from lots of loving energy, to it being like a silent treatment Cold War situation. Maybe they didn't break up, but perhaps something did end, and something was very painful to see. Maybe every day they held hands, and all of a sudden they just stopped talking to each other. Maybe all of a sudden, you used to witness certain things, and now it's like, well, they just whatever with them. So they're asking you to pay attention to these things. These are things that need to be addressed or paid attention to by you, about what you want to pass down to your down your lineage, right? That there's something about the situation that is not fulfilling, and it needs to stop, or it needs to be changed, or it needs to be forgiven. Someone needs to be forgiven or to forgive. And it's important to be creative about that, and to be diligent about it, and to realize that there's nothing really missing in a situation. The power couple dynamic definitely comes from trying to fulfill a need within oneself as well, not only to fulfill the need in another, but more so than anything else is not to be only solely dependent on, I have to make sure this person's okay, or else I'm not okay. It's like they have to have some ownership of that as well, that I'm making sure I'm okay, as well as making sure Capricorn's okay, or Capricorn, I'm making sure I'm okay as well as this other person, not just only focused on the other person. And so that's what they've got here. They're showing a dynamic of this happening over time, and it's created a lot of loss and a lot of sadness, a lot of disappointment. And they wanted you to witness this so that you can change this for the future in your own relationships. So I hope this makes sense. This feels very personal. I'm just gonna leave it here. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius or a Gemini. Those are the two main signs. We also have another Capricorn, Virgo or Taurus, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or um, Libra or an Aquarius. Okay, the only signs that I do not see here are Leo and Aries. So you may primarily be dealing with those two signs. Otherwise, you could be a Sagittarius Capricorn cusp or a Capricorn Aquarius cusp. You could be dealing with an Aquarius Pisces cusp. You could Taurus, Gemini Cancer, Virgo, Libra Scorpio, or a Scorpio Sagittarius cusp. And if you're not dealing with those signs, which you don't have to be, those signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.